Hey, what's up? And today I'm going to be talking about the newest movie that came out for the DCEU, and that is Wonder Woman. And today I'm going to be talking about some things you probably missed and Easter eggs that me and other people spotted in Wonder Woman. But if you feel we missed some during the video, some really cool ones, talk about it in the comments below because I'm going to be making another video on it. But anyway, let's get into it. To start off the Easter egg video is actually number 6 is Artemis. Well, this isn't too big of an Easter egg, but still cool, is during the opening of the movie is when the shot pans of Themyscira, it actually goes to Artemis when she's training with the other Amazon warriors. And this is easily one of the coolest cameos because the actress who plays her is actually Anne Wolf. Now you may be thinking, well, who's that? Well, she's pretty much considered by everyone the greatest female boxer ever. Obviously, most people knew that she was going to be in the movie, but it was still very cool to see that in the movie and just see her right in the opening scene. I thought that was pretty dope. Number 5, and this Easter egg is actually really cool, probably one of the coolest, but it's the scene where Diana tries ice cream for the first time walking down the street with Steve Trevor and thanks the vendor for it. Now you may be thinking, well, what is this? But it is actually pretty cool because this is directly from the comics and the Justice League War animated movie, if I'm correct, where Diana tries ice cream and says the exact same line to the vendor. It was just really cool to see that scene happen live action, not animated and all of that stuff, but still very cool. I think a lot of people agree with me that it was probably one of the top Easter eggs in the movie. Now number 4 is which many people were talking about on Twitter, and I saw this too, is the alleyway scene where the men come up, they're like the German spies or whatever, and are going to actually shoot Steve Trevor and Diana, but Diana saves Steve Trevor with obviously putting her arm and shield in front of the bullet, which is actually similar to the alleyway scene from the 1978 Superman where Clark saves Lois when she's going to be mugged or robbed. But if you haven't seen it, because I don't think many people have, I'll play it on the screen and you can spot out the similarity.
Yeah, it's the bad guy convention. Give us Dr. Maro's notebook. Where'd I put that thing? Step back. Or maybe not. Tough luck.
See, he doesn't really want to hurt anybody.
Uh-huh.
Right after I rip off this lady's purse. Of course. Now, come on, lady, hand it over. Lois, I think maybe you better... Huh? Lois, what are you doing?
Clark! Clark! Are you all right, Clark? What happened?
Golly, I guess I must have fainted.
Fainted? You fainted?
Sorry.
Number 3 is actually the God Killer Sword, which we got introduced pretty early into the movie, which actually showed up in Deathstroke's hands in the comics, which was a weapon made from an ancient Greek god. But in the movie, she takes it on her voyage with Steve Trevor and going back to fight the war and find Ares out of Themyscira. Obviously, this was pretty cool because Deathstroke is always taking away from DC heroes, just like how he got the Speed Force. I don't want to even explain it. Just you can go read it for yourself anyway. But I thought that was a pretty cool Easter egg. Number 2 is actually the photo that many people were introduced to in Batman v Superman by Lex Luthor, is when most of the Justice League were being discovered on that laptop that was obviously LexCorp or whatever. And well, if you paid attention to Wonder Woman, it shows a picture of her with Chris Pine and the rest of her crew, which obviously Bruce Wayne asked almost said Gail got Diana in the movie. But anyway, it shows a picture with the rest of her crew that we actually see the picture get taken in Wonder Woman by I think a photographer from France. I'm not too sure, but it was something like that, which I thought was pretty cool because that caused a lot of problems for her. And obviously meeting up with Bruce Wayne like that in the movie Batman v Superman, I thought that was pretty cool. Number 1 and the final Easter egg we caught for this video is actually Zack Snyder. Now many of you probably know he didn't direct the film, but it was actually in fact Patty Jenkins who did. But Zack Snyder actually appears in it for a brief little cameo, but it was very cool. Zack plays an American soldier that you may spot him in the background when Wonder Woman and not Chris Pine, I keep saying the actor's name, sorry, but Steve Trevor are going to cross the battlefield of No Man's Land and capture Veld. Now that was pretty cool because obviously many people probably didn't even catch that, and the fact that he was in there and people didn't really see it, but I think a lot of people are now like figuring out that it was him, is really cool. Anyway, that was the final Easter egg for this video. But if you did think this was a pretty cool video, make sure to leave a like, comment what you thought about some of the Easter eggs in the movie, subscribe, and as always,